dreams and hopes to accomplish someday and goals to reach. I feel personally I wouldn't necessarily be able to do that without this program.
To watch the change is worth every bit of extra time that we put into this. It's dramatic.
It's definitely made a huge impact in my life and finding out my true ability in life.
It told you how well they went on with their life now, how they've got the job, how they stabilized, and how they're making them something of themselves where it would not have happened if it be for drug court.
In 2003, a group of concerned citizens came together to address a growing problem in Wood County.
I think the people that came together at that particular time were in agreement that the way things work in the criminal justice system in relation to persons with significant drug issues was simply not working. A lot of people were not being rehabilitated, they weren't going into counseling. If they were going into counseling, that was failing. They were failing off probation. They were ending up in either county jail or the prison, taking up a lot of tax dollars, and we looked for a way to do things a little bit differently.
Drug court was created as an alternative to incarceration.
It probably took us about a year to research drug court. We visited drug court. We went to national training on 2 occasions. Viewed some drug courts down in New Orleans and one other location, I think it was Buffalo. And so we actually did a lot of work before we instituted and started a model.
And Wood County Adult Drug Treatment Court was created. Drug court, as it's often referred to, is a 4-phase intervention program for adults who have pled guilty to or are facing 1 or more nonviolent offenses and who are having difficulty staying clean and sober. It is a collaborative effort between many agencies with case management and treatment programs. By working together, these agencies seek to provide a variety of programs and consistent supervision geared towards supporting and helping participants maintain a drug-free life. In the beginning, most participants see completing the program as a way to clean their record of their felony charge.
Well, it gave me a really great opportunity because I had felony charges from when there was the drug bust in Rapids, and the opportunity was to get those charges dropped from my record, and I don't personally want to go on living my life as a felon.
Well, at first it was more or less to get rid of my felonies.
But as they apply themselves to the requirements, which include weekly appearances in front of the judge, AODA treatment, and drug and alcohol testing, they begin to see themselves in a new light.
My life has totally changed 180 degrees. When I came into the program, I was just miserable. My life was going nowhere. I just kept getting arrested, had all these legal charges. Now, since I've been in the program for about 1.5 years and I'm almost ready to graduate, I've been clean for almost 11 months. And since I became clean throughout the program, I've started a business. I went back to school full-time, and my life is just a lot better off.
No, I mean, I knew myself as one person, a drug dealer. Now I know what I'm capable of, and I'm gonna go for it.
Participants and organizers agree. Wood County Adult Drug Treatment Court is a vital program in our community.
If we keep doing what we've always done, we're always going to get what we've always got. And that is just recycling people through the jail system and using nothing but punishment to try to deal with what is really a disease problem.
And to say that, that you shouldn't deal with the core of the problem would mean that what the odds when they come out, they may not just slip right back into that same type lifestyle, and it's just going to be a revolving door.
If I went to jail and did my time, I would get out and I'd be doing the same thing, and your tax dollars would be paying for me to sit in jail. I'm going to school, and your tax money is going to be in the same pot with my tax money.
So there's a lot of revenue being sucked away out of the system, out of the community, by people that are drug addicted. We're talking about finances for the hospital and clinics, because these people will go there and they won't be able to pay. We're talking about dollars in the school system, because these kids, their children, will take up additional resources. We're talking about a lack of revenue being paid in taxes because drug addicts don't typically work on a routine basis. And so when you compile everything together, the savings is quite significant and enormous.
It's definitely made a huge impact in my life, going to school now and stuff like that. So something that I definitely didn't see myself doing a year ago.
When I was using, and before I was in this program, I wasn't able to hold a steady job. You know, I started going to college and had to drop out because of, you know, my addiction, and it just didn't work out. And now I have a full-time job, and I have full benefits at this job, and you know, really great support there too. And I have goals, you know, to eventually go to college once I'm done with this program, because you know, I wouldn't be able to do that without staying sober.
And what makes this program successful?
I think the key to the program is the accountability, the constant accountability, and that is through coming to court, doing the drug testing, having to go to the treatment programs. We take a holistic approach. You can't take care of alcohol and drug addiction by flipping a light switch.
It is a large part of what the participants are required to do. They attend individual treatment sessions, group sessions. Sometimes they go to inpatient treatment where they spend anywhere between 14 days to 28 days, sometimes longer, 3 months.
The best part about the program is coming in here every week or every other week and seeing the judge and everybody giving you compliments about what you were doing. They just showed me the way, more or less, you know. I'm doing the work, but they told me what to do.
The people, they really try to help you. They are really in it for you, to get you on the path that'll help you throughout life.
I think it's very significant that they see the judge frequently, and it's just not the judge pounding the gavel and saying this is what you're being sentenced to, but it's the judge saying, how are you doing, how are your drug tests, what's going on with your life. So the judge is very integral and almost on a weekly basis.
The best thing about being in the program for me is the benefits that you reap from, you know, all the support, all the counselors, the guidance that they give you. You know, they teach you how to be responsible, honest, and, you know, really work a diligent program. And, you know, we're required to go to 3 meetings a week, and without that program, I never would have been introduced to a program outside of, you know, treatment.
The goal of the Wood County Adult Drug Treatment Court program is to help community members achieve a life free of dependence on mind-altering substances. The judge, the court staff, and the drug court team are here to guide and assist participants, but the final responsibility is up to them. To succeed, they must be motivated to make a commitment to a drug-free life.
And it's living life on life's terms, which is just totally, I just can't even explain it. It's an indescribable program, and you have to want it to get it.